So we've gathered today in the spirit of love, in the spirit that we know so intimately in Hawaii as the spirit of aloha. The special spirit that has brought the both of you, Kurtis and Emily, and gathered us now with Johanna, which is your family and your friends, in a very special moment and day in your lives, and we just celebrate this moment in your life's journey.
When Emily and Kurtis first met through a social dance at residence, I knew they were a perfect match. It took a couple of witty and flirty texts and Facebook messages that I may or may not have sent to get them to go on their first date. And I was so excited for them that I jumped on the same bus as them, pretending to be going the same way. Today, October 28th, may be their 10-year anniversary and their new wedding anniversary, but I'm also declaring it my third real anniversary with them.
I remember when Mum and I travelled with you to Canada, when you first started at University of British Columbia. I gave you the lyrics of a song by an Australian singer called Pete Murray. The song is called Opportunity. To quote Pete, "Don't be scared of what you cannot see. Your only fear is possibility. Dream yourself along another day. Never miss opportunity." And boy, did you not miss opportunity. You found Kurtis, first as your boyfriend, then as your fiancé, and now as your husband. How good is that?
Kurtis, I'm so excited to finally be standing with you here today on our 10-year anniversary. Over this past decade, we've always stayed true to the core of our relationship, to bring each other joy. Our relationship is truly one of the greatest accomplishments of my life, and I am so grateful for our life together. You are everything I could ask for in the man I am about to marry. You are handsome, intelligent, caring, and genuine. I am so proud of your kind heart, and I love that it has become my home. Today, tomorrow, and every day after, I promise to love you unconditionally as you deserve to be loved. Ever since I was a little girl, I have been enchanted by magic and finding my happily ever after. And I'm so lucky to have found both with you. You, Kurtis, are magic. The way you love me is magic. Our relationship is filled with everyday magic, and we are already living a happily ever after. I love you, and I love us.
Emily, love of my life, I can't believe we finally made it to this beautiful place to become husband and wife. It took us 10 years to get here, but every second with you has been worth it. I think back to how we met, how many things had to go right, had to go wrong for the two of us to meet. You were a second-year Australian student seeking a change of scenery for a semester, who ended up at her second choice university in a residence filled with freshmen. I was a Canadian kid who voluntarily did an extra year of high school to get a second shot at my top school. We ended up at the same dance, a dance where you mingle with hundreds of people. When we first met, it was only a brief moment before we walked away. By all accounts, that should have been it for us. But later that night, we gave each other a second look. I don't know if it was fate or luck or some combo of the two that brought us together that night, but I am so grateful that it did, because every day since then has been better with you in it. I vow to always try to make you laugh, try to be romantic, try any new date ideas you can come up with, and try to be the best version of myself for you. I love you, Emily, inside and out, and I have loved you since the second time I saw you.
A mother's love for her child is unique. It is special. Even before my son was born, I knew I always wanted the best for him. I wanted him to always be surrounded by love. And one day, I hoped that he'd find somebody to love, and who would love him just as much. And that is why I'm so happy he met Emily. Not only is she beautiful and thoughtful, she brings out the best in him and makes him happy. And I believe he makes her happy too.
Kurtis, I could pull out a piece of paper and tell you how proud I am of everything you've done in your life, but I tell you all the time, you are the light of my life. You are everything a father could hope for in a son. And for all the stuff that you do, for all the good that you do, you got an equal in Emily. And you two make the amazing couple.
To be married is to be blessed with a best friend you want to wake up next to every day. Someone who will stand with you through good times and bad, who will make you laugh when you cry and laugh along with you when you overcome with joy. I can say without a doubt that Emily and Kurtis have found that in each other.
Emily and Kurtis' love and passion for each other is admirable, and I am so happy to be here with all of you wonderful people to honor Kurtis and Emily on their very special day.
So now, oneness with the Spirit is indeed my honor and a privilege to pronounce you to be husband and wife. I invite you to seal your vows and your marriage at this time with a kiss.